Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, this is the Divine Masculine daily check-in. So I just did a Divine Feminine one that's probably uploaded already. And we're going to do the same thing for Divine Masculine. So let's check into what would the Divine Feminines most like to know about the Divine Masculines at this time. Oh, I'm hearing where are they at with their karma. But let's see what the cards say. I'm hearing you adorable Divine Feminines. Okay, what is it? Divine Creator that we can see for the Divine Masculines. What do the Divine Feminines most want to know about their Divine Masculine? Okay. This actually came out Two of Cups in the reverse, and this was actually, funnily enough, this was exactly what the wish was for the feminine. They wanted to know if the masculines were denying this love. Same exact message, just flipped out. What else? The Eight of Swords and the Tower. So yeah, karma. Have they made the changes, the major foundational changes necessary to free themselves? That's what the Divine Feminines want to know. And if you are going to choose this love, Divine Masculines. So let's pull some clarifiers here. So where are the Divine Masculines at regarding the major foundations that need to switch over in the 3D, whatever the Divine Masculine collectives, whichever the Divine Masculines have been choosing instead of the twin connection, as or so it looks from the Divine Feminine side. I do want to say that the Divine Masculines have not been denying and not choosing this love, but they have been working the karma and learning the lessons and integrating those things for this love. I really clearly want to say that just like the feminines, there is a process unfolding on the planet where we are shifting paradigms, and it does happen through real people in ordinary situations with their eyes wide open, like awake on the chessboard, so to speak. So there is a lot of consciousness even within the illusion that there is a temptation playing out. And yes, it could be done through contemplation without living it firsthand, but the divine, or let's say the masculine way, is to take action. It's not necessarily to sit and meditate on the theory. More action, less words is a very masculine war cry. So let's see, where are the Divine Masculines at regarding the foundational changes? Well, we got the Ace of Wands. Came out on the side, it landed on my foot. Regardless though, this means that they are on the fence of being attracted to the 3D paradigms and are recalibrating towards the spiritual alignment. So from the 3D to the 5D, they are at the halfway mark. They're seeing both sides now. They are more aware of each duality available here. So I would say they are, from what I can feel, the Divine Masculines are very much aware of the actual choices, the actual plethora of options, and the energy, the frequency that all of them offer. This is what we want to see, because this knowledge, this wisdom, is actually what allows for authentic choice when there is an understanding of the offerings, the potentials, and it's not hypothetical when it's scientifically tested, I just heard. So yes, they are more qualified to actually choose this love now, is what I'm getting, divine feminines. Okay, where are they at with freeing their own mind towards finalizing those scientific experiments? What can we see, Divine Creator? Tower. Yeah. So the changes are happening. We got, this is so funny, we get the Tower twice. So I don't want to laugh because I don't want to discount that this is like incredibly potentially difficult, because this is where all of the changes really, you know, foundationally do switch over. So the masculine collective seems to be freeing their minds and actually allowing the changes to occur. It's now justified, I just heard. Which leads us to the feminines wanting to know, are the divine masculines denying this love? So you can see the inner workings of this, though, divine feminines, that it's not so much that they're not choosing your love, but they are making the changes, learning the lessons, seeing the energies for what they are, so that they are qualified to choose this love. So, I mean, I think we kind of have that answer, but let's ask Divine Creator, what can we see regarding the divine feminines wondering if the divine masculines are choosing this love or not? Well, we get communication is coming. 8 of Swords for the second time. Wow, I love this. Like the odds of the Tower twice and 8 of Swords twice. Remember, that's this card twice here. So yes, as soon as they free their minds, divine feminine, you will be chosen. It's literally translatable that way. So yes, they are in the thick of Tower moments. Yes, they are aware of the different things. Yes, that is creating the changes needed. Yes, that means they've chosen you. Yes, you will know about it. It's inevitable. But they have to go through these things. These things do take time. These things are sincere. The new foundations of heaven and earth depend on these very actions, divine feminine, and it is all in the name of love. All of it, every last bit of it. Love is omnipotent, believe it. Oof. Okay, let's get into a divine masculine daily check-in. So thank you, Divine Creator. What can we see for the divine masculine collective? What are the DMs thinking about the connection? What are they feeling on the heart space? What are they wishing for the connection? What actions are being taken? What is the biggest challenge at this time? What is the spirit-guided solution to that challenge? And where are the DMs going in the near future? Okay, karma. This is the Great Awakening. Their eyes are open, fully open, I just heard. And serenity. Ooh, transcendence, prayerfulness, and serenity. Many divine masculines are on their knees, asking to be shown the next steps to take, asking to be shown how to let the towers fall, how to let go. The divine masculines have been asking the divine feminines to let go repeatedly. Divine feminines, you are letting go, and now the masculines are letting go of karma. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is the Judgment card. This is the reveal and the serenity prayer that always comes up with this particular card. Knowing who is accountable for each karma. In the case of the karmic situations, the divine masculines have been releasing the slavery templates and releasing the martyr energy, the duty, the ulterior motive, the forsaken energies. And so they're no longer believing and buying into the damsel in distress idea that they have to save, that they have to be the knight in shining armor for someone, that they have to do something or protect someone else who is capable of tapping into that fulfillment in their own right and not being codependent. So divine masculines are truly getting to the bottom of their codependent tendencies. I just heard the ways they've put up with abuse from karmic situations, the way that they have thought to be the nice guy, they have had to bend over backwards, keep taking the BS, all of that stuff. Divine masculines are seeing the light and understanding that if it is not the right of anyone else to put that stuff on them, it does not make them the better guy to carry that for someone else, to be the brunt of it. Divine masculines are saying no to being abused. And I just heard it isn't any wonder that they haven't wanted to commit or have felt like relationship equaled losing freedom. Relationships are not meant to be an excuse to abuse another person in any shape or form. And divine masculines are truly stepping away from other people putting things on them that is not theirs to carry. This is a major message. Beautiful energy, divine masculines. Okay, what are the divine masculines feeling on the heart space? Seven of Crystals. In this particular card, it's waiting, contemplating the tower falling. So we saw the tower twice already, and here this is almost a tower in this deck. And so divine masculines on the heart space, they know it's just a matter of time until they completely leave the old world, their known world, and step forward, are you kidding, into authenticity. Authenticity, uniqueness, and integration. So they're in the integration phase of learning from everything they've been subjected to, allowed themselves to be party to. That was not built on love, not made of love. They are understanding how rare they are, how unique they are, how sweet, how genuine, how valuable, how rare. That's sinking in. They deserve more than what they've been allowing. So divine masculines, you're now seeing who the gem is, who your divine feminine truly is on this new level, that your divine feminine would never treat you the way that you've been treated. In those situations when you've had to feel like you needed to prove yourself, when you didn't believe in yourself, when you wanted external approval, reputation, fame, to be a true masculine, you're putting all that ego stuff down and understanding your true value and your feminine's true value. Good theories, but this is embodiment. There's a difference between knowing something is the right way and then experiencing firsthand what that's about. Divine masculines have been walking through the fire of firsthand experience and are coming through with flying colors and are very humble now, I'm hearing. What is the wish? What are the divine masculines wishing? To put down anxiety at trying to control things and manipulate things, because when they do that, they don't get good things in return. They are letting things unfold naturally. The spiral of life, movement, opening, and unfolding. Divine masculines are putting down the anxiety, the overthinking, and getting out of their own way. That's what they're wishing. They're wishing to know how to do that, how to surrender, how to let go, how to allow. What actions are being taken? Oh, the emotion is welling up. Divine masculines are incredibly emotional, and it makes sense with 3 towers in a very short reading that they are really coming to terms with what their emotions have been trying to tell them all along. And we get Chamber of Exhilaration, enthusiasm, learning, generosity, and fortune. Your path has created an extraordinary capacity in you, Divine Masculine. There are very few that can hold this much emotion, embody that much love, that much unspoken wisdom and experience. And it's like this period of learning has come to an end in a particular cycle, and now you're moving into generosity because you've been through it, Divine Masculine. And now true fortune. You are a fortunate one. You now really know and are entrusted with what truly matters, and that generosity is about to be used mightily in the world for change. Because your Divine Feminine is ready to do that with you. What is the biggest challenge at this time? Perception, the Hanged Man, yes or no, timing, decision making, portals, possibilities, and options. Taking advantage of the potentials that are being seen for what they are and going for it in divine timing. So Divine Masculines, stay with that sensitivity. Where there's a will, there's a way. You will be poised and ready because of this alignment, this desire to act on what is meant for you instead of try to manufacture what isn't and force it. You're moving into true empowerment, and do not fear, Divine Masculines, that you will miss the opportunities and the portals that are meant for you, because you are worthy of them, because you've gone through this spiritual progression. You will access them. That is guaranteed, because like energy attracts like energy. Spiritual path, life lessons, and karma. Yes, you are a master. You have been working at this your whole life, Divine Masculine. This is where the empowerment is coming in. You have reached empowerment. You have come into humility, and this is where the true sacred sexuality, the true passion and zest, zing for the spiritual comes in. This is where only your feminine can meet you in this advanced spirituality. Only your feminine will do as a sexual partner, coming into this level of empowerment. So for the Divine Masculine collective that I'm channeling here, they have come up and through the all that glitters is not gold, and now sees wholeheartedly what is a fit. I'm getting that there is a healing period that's going to need to continue while this integrates, while the changes take place and the dust settles in some regard. Where is the connection going? The twin flames and cosmic calibrator, universal attunement, repatterning, and guidance. Look at how we're looking down like from the heavens onto the world, and the twin flames are illuminated. This gives the sense that we are looking at the big picture guidance, the cosmic guidance, the higher guidance for what to do next. Universal attunement. It's really a beautiful thing. Okay, so let's get some guidance. Let's get a card for the twins. We get the Seer. 45. The Seer represents the capacity to reach beyond the obvious details of life into the hidden realms where information is available to those with the discernment to perceive it. Ask and it is given. This symbol represents psychic perception, intuition, and the capacity to know something without prior exposure. Did you just hear that? The masculines have now learned through experience and no longer need to learn through direct experience. I just heard they've seen it all now. Now they are equipped to see beyond needing experience or exposure. The Seer knows truth, always seeks truth beyond all else, and sees reality as it truly is without judgment. The Seer can read between the lines and understand what is not being said. He represents the power of clarity and being able to recognize patterns. The Seer invites you to trust your intuition and follow it as it leads you forward. I'm going to read the rest in a moment, but you know, as the divine feminine is coming back into validity, as is being embraced by the divine masculine, that's an external motion that is in direct proportion to the validity of this intuitive knowing within. So I'm getting the message that the divine masculines have pursued karmic situations to test the theory of what their intuition was telling them already. And that by living through the lessons, they've seen firsthand that their intuition would have been correct had they not gone through the motions of the experience. And now they know. They can trust their intuition. You may feel lost when it appears that your hunch is taking you in circles or even through a maze, but the hidden realms don't follow the rules of a two-dimensional map. Trust your gut and allow your perception of your circumstances to widen to include the nuance and subtle cues that you normally miss if you take things at face value. The Seer has gifted you with his magic. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Your vision is clear. Integration of intuition forevermore. Accountability. Beautiful, everyone. Bye for now.